What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Archery Geek, where I review traditional archery equipment and give you my opinion on what products you should or should not buy. Hopefully I'm going to save you a little bit of money. Anyway, today we're going to unbox, not really unbox, but we have it unboxed already. We're going to take a look at, for the first time, test, and give you first impressions of the brand new DOS HT21. It's the latest of the 21-inch target hunting risers. As you might already know, the HT21 design is the brainchild of three traditional powerhouses. Our good friends over at Three Rivers Archery, the Push Archery, and the Trad Lab. The HT21 has already undergone some extensive testing from far smarter guys than me, but I'm going to give you an honest review from my opinion as an average archer and whether I would recommend if you get this riser or not. Anyway, if that sounds interesting, stick around to the end of the video to get my final recommendation. And if you do, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you'll always be informed of the new content that I post. It might be a small thing for you, but it means the world to me, honestly. So thank you very much if you do that. Okay, one more thing before we get going. This is not a paid-for promotion of this product, but Three Rivers did send me this riser and accessories for this riser for this review. Okay, so now that that is out of the way, let's get to it. Roll that intro. Hey everyone, and welcome back. All right, so let's get to pulling this out and taking a look at it. First of all, the bag that it comes in is phenomenal. It's like felt something or other. Just really, really nice. It's thick too. And if it had pockets on it, we could slide our limbs into it. That would be cool. A little upgrade on that. But I mean, the quality, top notch right off the bat. Let's get the riser out. All right. Ooh, that black. That is nice. Look at this. DOS embossed on the side. HT21 embossed on there. This is beautiful. Feels and looks great. One of the things I will say is it's got a lot of holes in it. Like, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It does. I'm just pointing it out. There are screws and bushings and bushings all over the place on this thing. Again, I don't know if that's a pro or con, but I'm just letting you know. It comes with this side plate here, which is cool. Nice. It comes with this unique weighted system here. These are brass weights on either side. I'm going to show you in a second. Three Rivers sent me some more of these so I could play around with the different weighting options. Again, just like this out of the box, it is set and ready to go, except for a handle. You're going to need some sort of grip that you put on there. Not some sort of grip. You're going to need a DOS bow grip that fits on there. And I was lucky enough, they sent me over two. They sent me over a low grip and the standard grip. So I will try the standard grip first. Okay, looks good, fits nice. There's a little bit of a gap here for some reason. I'm not sure what that is. I have no idea. But on this side, no gap. Again, straight out of the box, it's ready to shoot. These, I have the Ilf Limb Pockets on here. These limb pads are ILF. But they did send me over the DOS limb fittings as well. And if you haven't seen a DOS limb, they kind of slide on. They're very similar to ILF, except they have this bolt that screws into the limb. So the options on this are tremendous. I mean, again, there's so many screw holes in here. There's so many options for this bow. You know, you might think to yourself, well, okay, fine. This is like a compound bow, and you know, if you want to tinker, then if you're that type of person, that's who this bow is for. But I don't know that that's actually the case. What I think, I mean, if you want to be just a beginner and grab this bow, I think it's ready to go, and you can be, this can be a beginner bow. But it can grow with you, is what I'm thinking. it's got a lot of optionality. Obviously, you can shoot off the shelf here. There's a hump. There's that plate that I said. It does come with all the Allen wrenches or Allen keys that would make all the adjustments. And it comes with a couple of Velcro felt pads, or Velcro pads, not felt, for the shelf and for the side plate. It's nice. It looks good. The gold and black against the black looks really, really classic. Very nice. All right, so that, Three River sent me that with that handle. They also sent me this handle, as I said, and they sent me the weighting system. So, okay, here's the aluminum stuff. And basically, you put these two side plates on, like so, and then this one would be in between. Like that. The aluminum ones don't weigh a lot. I don't know. I don't have the exact weight on those. But you have to take these off. So you would unbolt these. You would throw this on there. And then you'd have the aluminum weights. Or they have the brass weights. Now these are more expensive, but they are way, way heavier. This is a good chunk of metal right here. And you can put those right on here as well. Same thing. Now, here's what's interesting about this system is that if I want to do this, I could, so that it's a little bit lighter on this side of the bow. That if, for example, you are pushing to the right a lot and you put a lot of heavy weight on your left-hand side, it's a little bit harder to push to the right. And the same with the left side too. So I don't know if someone knows how that works, answer in the comments below. I always just put the heaviest weight I possibly can. My target rig has a big Yoast weight up front. And of course, you can leave this on here and throw your current Yoast weight on there, or whatever stab you have. You got stabilizer, you can put it in the back. There's so much to adjust here. I mean, there's a limb pocket adjustments here as well, left and right. You got your tiller bolts. You got your weight system. I'm going to be taking this out. I'm going to be putting this springy rest on. If you haven't seen me use this springy rest before, go watch my WF21 riser review, and I use that. I use the springy rest on there, and that's really what I'm going to compare it against. So I don't shoot a lot of bows. I shoot enough bows, and I shoot a 25-inch Gilo GT. So that's my target bow, and then hunting bow I was using the WF19. So really, what we're going to try and do is compare this against those two bows. But since I've already done the WF21, then I can compare, what I thought about the WF21 to this riser, and just kind of give you some feedback. I'll give you feedback at the very end. Which one would I recommend? I don't know. You have to stick around to the very end to find out. Hey everyone, okay, so I got this HT21 and I've been shooting that all day today out at the range. Luckily enough, here in Kansas we're having a beautiful day, so me and Chris hit the range and got to shoot this. Chris, what are you shooting? What's that?
I'm shooting the CD Archery WF21 riser.
So these are the two risers that we've been talking about, the 21-inch, where it's a hybrid between a target riser at 25 inches and then a hunting riser at 19. Chris got his just a little while ago. Today, actually, we set it up. We hit the range. It was shooting beautifully, right?
Yep, I loved it. It felt great.
It's a beautiful bow. We did the review on that already. The HT21 is what we wanted to take into the field and test, and we both got a chance to shoot it. With this big brass weight on it, oh man, it shoots so nice. Now, again, with the some of the pros and cons, with this riser, with the CD riser, you don't have to put all that much weight on there. It already comes pretty heavy and it has that weight forward technology. This one, same concept. When you get it out of the box, it'll have this, I have a brass weight, not this big one, but I gotta tell you, man, I don't think I would ever take this big one off. It just feels so good in the hands. Now, of course, if you're going into elk country, you're not going to carry something this heavy into elk country, but yeah, on a 3D course, this thing shoots as well or better than my 25-inch riser. So I was hitting pretty good today.
Yep.
Like you can attest to that?
I can attest to it.
Are you going to sign a sworn affidavit for that?
I'll do it for you.
Okay, good. All right, so we got a chance. There's some film of us doing a couple of the shots around here in DeSoto, Kansas. Couldn't be happier to be out and shooting. It was a beautiful day. And two great bows. If I had to choose between the two of them, I don't want anyone. I would hate to have to make that choice. So at this point, I mean, either one was going to suit your needs. It's going to shoot better than the 19 inches. I'm going to tell you that for a fact. So we've got two different sets of limbs on here. They both shot great. Anyway, that's us from DeSoto, Kansas. Thanks very much. Thanks, Chris.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, before I dig into my final thoughts, let's talk a little bit about the feature set again of the DOS HT21 riser from Three Rivers Archery. Of course, this is a 21-inch riser, and any limbs that you purchase will have to be calculated for weight, keeping that in mind. The difference between 19, 21, and 25-inch, of course. The riser can be ordered with DOS limb fittings or ILF fittings, and those fittings can be interchangeable. So if you have both types of limbs like that, you're in luck. As it is, the riser comes in at a hefty but manageable 2 pounds, 13 ounces, or just under 3 pounds, which for me is actually not enough for competition, but we're going to talk about that in a second. The riser is equipped with two brass side plates that are attached to the unique weighting system that makes this bow stand out in the DOS lineup, among a few other things that we should probably talk about. So what are those other things? Well, first, this riser has a much larger shelf that has a scribe center line for increased tunability, and the riser has multiple tapped holes to make this one of the most versatile risers in the market today. You can opt for the standard black anodized finish, that's $640, or choose the Sniper Green Duracoat version, $700. That's the price with ILF fittings. For the DOS fittings, take about $60 off, which I think is a little bit questionable, but yeah, there you have it. You will also need to buy a grip sold separately for around $50, which in my opinion, again, I think that should be included in the price. For me, at least, I wanted the heavier brass weights, which cost an additional $90 and add an additional 2 pounds of weight. All totaled, this riser comes in my preferred configuration at a whopping $780. For comparison, the WF21 would be $685 plus $50 for a Yoast weight, for a total of $735, plus you pay for shipping. But the Hoyt Satori 21 costs only $450 plus the $50 weight for Yoast weight for additional, so for a total of $500. So look, this isn't a bargain riser, and frankly, it's out of the reach of a lot of folks. But when you think about what it offers and the amazing tunability, perfect alignment, and the versatility to be a backyard nail driver, target line high scorer, and whitetail killing machine, you see how one could justify, the price of this. In fact, I like this so much that I bought mine. That's right, I had to buy one. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it just feels right to shoot, and it's all I've been shooting for months. So I want to be honest with you. When I give a recommendation, of course. I like this riser, but it doesn't mean I can't tell it like it is. This is an expensive riser, and it hurts a bit to buy it. But do I regret it? No. I love this paired with Uka limbs. It's just an amazing product. If you have the money and you want these great features, then it's a no-brainer in my opinion. But what do you think? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Do you own one? And if so, what do you think about it? I always love hearing from you guys. So leave a comment, please, please, please. And thanks everyone for watching. And until we talk again, until the next video, knock on. Is that lame? I think that was lame.